How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be predicting the set 47 headliner card as well as trying out this 97 overall signature series Pee Wee REESE. So let's go ahead and get into some of the clues that we have. So MLB The Show tweeted out this picture instead of tweeting out a clue with, I guess, the pack, as well as, telling us if it's going to be an award series player. So we have a clue right here, and as you can see from my tweet, I think that this is Todd Helton. If you saw the arrow popping up, I think that he's hitting from the left side. I think that that's his bat. I'm not exactly sure, but he doesn't have a helmet on. He's wearing a regular hat, so I'm not exactly sure. I think that it could also be a couple other players, as we see the eye black there. We don't see a beard, so it might not be Nolan Arenado. That was one guy that I thought about. I also thought about Don Mattingly. He could have a mustache, but I think that this player will end up being Todd Helton with a goatee. I just don't know if that's his bat and why he doesn't have a helmet on. That's kind of confusing to me. But we could end up getting a 99 overall Todd Helton in the headliner. So I'll go with him as my prediction. But I honestly thought that because he has this 91 overall program card that you can prestige, I thought that the best version of Todd Helton would be won through Battle Royale or earned through ranked seasons in a World Series reward. But we could end up getting a juice Todd Helton. I mean, it could also be Nolan Arenado. I could be mistaken. They might not have that stubble, or I guess that chin strap that he has. I know he wears those same type of glasses. He also has eye black. I just think that his skin tone is slightly darker than the picture that they showed. But it could just be the angle, could be the sun. Who knows if that is the case. Those are my initial thoughts. I think that it's more likely to be Todd Helton. But Nolan Arenado would be a great choice as well. I know that a lot of people want either of these cards, and I want both of them as well. I think that would be amazing. But another player I thought about was, of course, Don Mattingly. And then another player that was brought up on Twitter was Will Clark. And I don't know if we have the rights to Will Clark or the developers have the rights to that Will Clark player item. I know he was a program card a couple years ago. And it just seems like the player program cards that we've gotten over the last couple of years, or at least some of them, have been players that the developers might be losing the rights to due to retirement, or just we're not able to use those items in the game the following year or the couple years after. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe it is Will Clark. Maybe we don't have the rights to him anymore. But Pee Wee REESE is going to be making his debut. He is a shortstop. He also has a secondary position of third base. And I kind of like Pee Wee REESE because of the story behind him. He played with Jackie Robinson in 1947, and I really like Jackie Robinson. This card, has a great bunting attribute. He's got some great speed. Hopefully we can hit a home run with him with that 69 power. He also has great vision and great clutch as well. So I'm going to be batting him in the leadoff spot, but if we can get a couple guys on base, he might do a little bit better. Anyway, just a background story about Pee Wee REESE in his career. The reason why I don't like him as much as I like Jackie Robinson is because Jackie Robinson came up as a shortstop. He was a shortstop with the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945, and then by the time he made it into the major leagues in 1947, he should have played shortstop. I thought that he was probably a better player than Pee Wee REESE at that time. As I kind of fly out, I figured I would lay down a bunt or try and lay down a bunt, and we fly out. But that's just kind of an interesting story. He didn't really move positions. He did play a little bit of third, but Jackie Robinson moved around the field more often. Maybe they just thought that he was more of a utility player. I don't know. I thought he would have been a better shortstop. Anyway, we're going to end up going deep with Jimmy Rollins. Hopefully we can get another at-bat with Pee Wee REESE, because if we get that same pitch, that outside fastball, I'm going to try and swing for the fences, send it the other way, and hopefully we can get something going. Anyway, we have Edwin Encarnacion with a one-run lead, and he's sending one deep. That one might be off the wall, and it's actually off the top of the wall. It goes over on a bounce. Playing at Bayfront in the daytime, you never know if you're going to be able to get the ball over the center field wall, but Craig Biggio, after we record one out, is sending one deep as well. That's going to put us up 3-0. Now we have Jackie Robinson coming up, and really the only guy that hasn't really done anything is Pee Wee REESE. I guess I also got out with Larry Walker, but that was just a poor swing. I felt like I was somewhat on it with Pee Wee, and we just didn't get anything going. But here with Jackie Robinson, he's going deep. So shortstop might be Jackie Robinson's position. I think, like I was saying earlier, he should have been playing there. Has more power in the game, has better attributes in the game as well. But anyway, 4-0 lead. We were able to hit a couple home runs in a row. We get out of this first inning here, and then this opponent just decided to quit out. So we'll go ahead and hop into another one. We got to get something with Pee Wee Reese. We have to hit a home run. And who knows, maybe I'll even try and drop a drag bunt down in the middle between second base and first base or down the third base line. I don't know, but we're going to need a lot of runs in this game because we have Hal Newhouser on the mound. Look at Pee Wee Reese playing third base. That's where he should have been. Anyway, I'll get off that topic. We're going to go ahead and try and not give up any runs with Hal Newhouser. Hal Newhouser is actually terrible in this game. Pee Wee Reese might be all right, especially if you have a budget team. Hal Newhouser is someone that I would not recommend to use to anyone. I mean, earlier in the game cycle when he was the best pitcher, one of the best pitchers in terms of overall, you could get away with them. But now that everybody has a great team, even in this event, he's going to get lit up, especially on All-Star. And now we're down 2 runs. We pretty much just spot the opponent 2 runs by using Hal Newhouser. I brought in Trevor Hoffman middle of this at-bat because there was just no way. There was just no way I was going to get an out. Just trying to get through this inning, minimize the deficit here. Already down 2. We got to face another home run threat in Joey Gallo. And we just barely get that cutter inside on the hands enough to jam him. And he still muscles it out to the warning track. But now we got our leadoff guy up. Pee Wee Reese in his debut. He's going with the sinker, middle away, perfect, line drive, fly ball, home run, whatever you want to call it. Pee Wee Reese might have thought it was foul down the right field line there, but let's take a look at it in slow motion. That was absolutely launched, and I think that this card might be all right on All-Star. I don't think I would use him on any other difficulty. I don't think he's going to, tap into that power too often. That was a perfect, but at least we were able to smack one and hit a home run with them in this video, in his debut as well. Here we have Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson went deep in the last game, and I'm really trying to score as many runs as I can here. The opponent was able to hit a couple perfects in the first inning. I know that he's going to put some good at-bats together here in the second. We're using John Smoltz. I'm trying to, have a 1-2-3 inning. I don't know how many runs I'm going to give up in the next one. I don't want him to put the pressure on me. I want to be able to at least attack with John Smoltz. Here we got Ken Griffey Jr. We're looking to start off this inning with a rally here. Get something going. Who knows how many runs I'm going to give up in the top of the third inning, or I don't want the opponent to put the pressure on me to score 4 or 5 runs in the bottom of the third. So now is the inning, and we're going to start it off with the perfect line out. A little bit on the late side of good there. Also a line out. Joey Gallo coming in off the bench. He hits a perfect or close to a perfect. That might as well be a no doubt perfect home run. We have Pee Wee Reese up, and we just went deep, so I might as well try and drop a drag bunt here, and it didn't work. Trevor Hoffman makes the play. He got a great animation off the mound there, and also Pee Wee Reese doesn't have as much speed as some of the other guys with great bunting attributes. So I don't think that that's really the move with him. It is an option, but he doesn't have the shift or anything like that. It's just something that I tried out just because I'm using the card. I probably won't keep him. I think I'll go ahead and sell him right after this gameplay. We should be able to try and close this game out here. We're 1 out away, but who knows? I mean, we have a tired Mariano Rivera after he's thrown 4 pitches. He was completely warmed up, ready to go in. I didn't bring him in through the quick menu because sometimes when you do that, your pitcher will tire out a little bit faster. I pressed pause, brought him in. He's still tired. I mean, it's just a shortened 3-inning game, so that might have something to do with it. But we are able to at least jam him up for the last out, close it out, and tack on the 8th event win in this thing. But here's a great screenshot of this Pee Wee Reese home run. I don't know why he thought it might have been foul, but he was waving it. It was a perfect, and I decided to take this screenshot for the thumbnail. I figured I would just include it in the video as well. But let's take another look at this home run from Pee Wee Reese. It will probably be the only home run that I hit with him because I'll end up selling him right after I post up this video and everything. But he was the player of the game as well. 1 for 2. He actually went 1 for 3 because, you know, of course, I laid down that drag bunt, got out with him the first time. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.